My name is Nieves for Cine Geek. I'm here very excited to be talking to RJ and Nikki from the new movie Night Patrol, which is going to be on movie theaters on January 16th. So how are you guys doing today?
Good, good, good.
Really good. Good to be here.
Well, thank you so much. I did enjoy the movie. It's really, really awesome. I did enjoy it because I love a good horror movie, and the thematics and everything caught me everything by surprise. So I'm
That's
gonna start
great.
we're gonna start with you, Nikki, because one thing that I did enjoy what they did is that they made your character a powerful woman. She wasn't like this dense and distressed, like help, the vampire is coming for me, help me. No, she was like, no, no, I'm ready for this efforts. I'm ready for them, and I have everything to get rid of them. So how was it in this role? Because this role was so empowering.
I freaking loved it, man. When Ryan brought Ayanda to me and he's like, "Yeah, he's a badass. You're a vampire hunter." I was like, "Oh my God." And reading it on the page, it was like that character who knows the truth, but no one's listening to you
Yeah.
and just being ready and getting prepared. It was so fun. It made the movie, like the mission of the movie, really great because I think we started off when we started off shooting days, and there's that shot of like the sun going down and all the shit's about to go to hell. So fun. It was just great. I really could not wait to play this character, and I had fun every day. Every day. Even though it was hard, I had fun.
Mm,
Yeah, I don't blame you. And also, RJ, you've been in this, you're a former Power Ranger. You've been in everything, and but in this kind of horror, I never seen you. I
yeah,
was so fun looking you at this because everything, especially the gore, because there's a moment where you're with Justin. I won't spoil anything, where we're with Justin the floor and
yeah. It's
just
still a little
just think about all the everything that happened in that scene. How great was it working with Justin? He's a veteran doing these kind of movies, and also your catalog. You're bringing new stuff to everything. So how was it working in this project?
It was really fun. Working with Justin is like winning a championship belt. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
he's the Screen King. So to share the screen with the Screen King, I'm like, all right, look. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy right now. It's just like winning, getting the Power Ranger role. I can stamp it for life, okay? Um, and plus I like the gore, I like the mess of it, especially like for Hollywood, right? For my job. I like to dive all the way in. You feel me? It also helps with just the character and the energy of the scene. So that was fun for me. I'm like a kid in an adult body, you know, and then genre wise in general,
Mhm.
I feel like this is my second horror. I did Scream season 3, but it wasn't as gory, right? It was
Yeah.
more, Scream, it has gory moments, but it wasn't me being, in those moments. But the fact that I got to get bloody and get sick, go home cold, I can't, I got to drive home with towels on my seat. It was great.
Don't blame you. Also, are you told something about championship? You work with the new WWE heavyweight champion of the world, CM Punk.
Oh, yeah.
Phil. So how was it working with him? Because I know that he's been doing some acting where I saw he was also part of the working with you guys. I thought he was gonna be like a pop on the scene or something, but he's in big parts of the movie. So how was it working with him? Because he brought it and he gives something energy. I know he's a big fan of horror. So how was it working with him? Also behind the scene because all the stories and everything happening must be so much fun with all you geeks working talking about these
Oh,
scenes.
yeah.
We're talking about horror. And Nikki, how was everything? Because this is not people who love horror, being the theme and everything. They just like we like to talk about it. We like to compare this bloody scene between these ones. So how was everything behind the scenes working this movie?
Go ahead, RJ.
Yes.
Oh, me. Oh,
Yes, RJ. Yeah, working with Phil. Don't worry, don't worry.
that was
I know
crazy. It's my one step closer to being in the WWE. So
hell yeah.
very excited about these things. I know him and Freddie have a personal vendetta because of how he manhandled every man, which is totally fine because he has the muscles too. When you built like Thor, you have the strength of Thor, and that's Phil. Really, really great person. Also, just as a creative, I think it's really exciting when you watch people transition from one type of scripted TV that cause, you know, the high octane at all times, right? To where you can successfully transcribe the same thing in a movie,
Yeah.
right? Like Dave Bautista does, the Rock does it. Now CM Punk is, you know, taking his swing, and it's really great because if we think about wrestlers, right, they're great come on, man, it's great, right? And so when you can do that tastefully in the acting world, because we require something different from our scripts, right?
Yeah.
But to see him be strong in the, you know, acting world, film wise, and also just have fun doing it. He's also that strong in real life, which makes me uncomfortable about my own abilities because, whoa, I know he lifts cars for fun. I know it. We got a video of CM Punk just lifting a car for no reason.
You know, honestly, I was so impressed with them. You know, their acting. I mean, he was really good, and
Yeah.
he's really scary. He was perfect. I mean, he was so perfect. I mean, coming after us. I mean, he was so, and behind the scenes, just the sweetest guy. Like I
Yeah.
met him at the table read for the very first time. All those big guys, and all just super sweet, super nice. And then they put their fangs in after you. I mean, it was it was really really fun. It was they were really amazing guys and really good. Really good. I think that he'll get to do a lot more of this stuff. This was my first horror movie, and I loved it. I mean, Low Life, we had a lot of blood, but it wasn't really horror. But this is my first time doing it, but I'm such a huge vampire fan. I could not. It was like, and then after we did Low Life, because we did a lot of the practical effects there too. And I remember when we saw it, I was like, oh, we didn't use enough blood in this one scene. Like I was killing the bad guy with the knife, and like blood should have splattered all over my face. And I was like, there'll be more than enough blood. So I made sure I was like, more blood, more blood. Like I just wanted blood because just make it believable. You're running from vampires. You
Yeah.
know, let's get it. Let's do it right. I had so much fun. I think I'm gonna do more. I liked it.
Yeah. Also, since you're also like to work behind the scenes, do you see yourself maybe in the future directing a horror film? Because
Yes.
yes, because I
Yeah,
think
for
horror.
sure.
I think
Yes.
that's something that horror brings is that you go to a movie theater, everybody's quiet. Then when the jump scare happens, boom, everybody's like, they're screaming, and they're starting laughing because there's a friend. That's
I
the whole
mean, that's the
experience.
best part about horror movies because this is such a good movie to go see in the theaters because you're gonna be screaming, you're gonna be throwing shit at the popcorn or shit at the movie theater. It is like it is so fun to watch the audience react to this movie.
Also, I want to ask also both of you guys, how was it working with Ryan? Because I know this is his baby project. Also, he's bringing a lot of himself to this project. So I'm going to start with you, Nikki, because I know you work behind the scenes as a director.
Yeah.
What did you learn from him that you are say, I have
Oh,
to apply this to myself, and then also to apply to my for my future projects?
you know, this is my third film with Ryan, and Ryan brings such a clarity of vision to his projects. He knows exactly what he's looking for, and at the same time, completely open to your ideas. You know, just really, I mean, that's why I think we work together so well. He's really open, but he's really clear, and he creates an incredibly safe place. Like, I know I can try anything, you know, just anything, and it might work or it might not, but it's such a safe place to be creative. That's I think where we get a lot of magic, like from really horrible, you know, crazy death action scenes to like that fun joint scene, you know, and all of it we just get to play, and he creates this environment where it's so creative. I mean, and that's what I'll take, you know, in terms of what I pick up from him as a director is calm under pressure, clarity of vision, and keep it open and fun.
That's a great answer. And also, RJ, what did you learn from working with Ryan in this project?
Ryan's really fun. This is my first project with Ryan, and I call him Big Ryan, right? Because he's so tall and just is the sweetest dude with this beard. He has the perfect beard, which is crazy. I feel like he needs to release a beard cream because he has the perfect beard. But Ryan's creativity, as Nikki says, is like he's really seen as one of the best types of directors I could think of because his vision is very clear, right? Which allows him to let his actors just be free and really live in the characters, right? Without needing to, you know, drive too much. Now, if we are missing it, right, he'll of course, hey yo, you know, kind of correct and stuff, so we get the right tone out of the scene. But to have a director with a clear vision it gives us a lot more comfort, and also the choices that we make as actors and actresses.
Perfect. Yes, I do. As I say, I did enjoy the movie. It has a great. I like the way it runs, the horror moments, everything. So, congratulations, guys. I did enjoy. And just to
Thank
remind
you.
everybody that the movie is going to be available on the January the 16th on movie
Yes.
theaters everywhere. So, thank you, guys. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye bye.